Joy James Peace tells us that in Thomas Hobbes' Leviathan state, those excluded from the social contract, such as criminalized blacks and gang members, become legitimate targets for state violence. But rappers police too. Their legitimate targets for disciplinary violence are queers and women who they deem to be bad and might therefore be seen as outside of the social contract of the street. Women and queers are feared when they undermine masculinity by challenging the submissive roles assigned to them, in part by the gender-policing rappers, but also by state players. This fear might be especially potent in communities with a scarcity of goods. In campaigning for respect, Elijah Anderson tells us that in such communities, respect becomes social capital, one that is taken, usually by force, by undermining the respect of others. When women increasingly become breadwinners and heads of household, those women challenge submissive gender roles and compete with the men in their neighborhoods for respect and social capital. As Marx tells us via Jorn Brahman, workers always have to look at each other as potential competitors for scarce jobs, or in this case, social capital. Rapping about sexual assault and violence towards women takes back that social capital by undermining women on the basis of their gender and sexuality. While fear motivates these gender-policing rappers, they simultaneously manufacture fear. As imperial policing manufactures fear to further expansionist wars for glory or gain, rap artists manufacture fear through their lyrics for glory and gain. They instill fear by dramatizing and promoting sexual assault, violence, and misogyny, and they are rewarded with glory, male dominance which translates into respect and social capital, and gain, both in the form of social capital and in actual monetary capital through record and concert sales. Each of these points about the creation of legitimate targets, the manufacturing of fear, and the fear of queers and bad women reflects the shared ideologies of state thugs and street thugs, one based in capitalism where everyone has something to gain.